Age of Caesar. This is the newest server, so it has quite a low population. So maybe it's not the hotspot of the game, but I'm enjoying my time here. Just a shorter update of what I've been doing since I streamed this game lately. My earlier streams focused more on what's happening in the game. This will be just an overview of what's going on. Since I played this a bit, I moved on from the yellow starting areas of Sardinia, Africa and Sicily, and my 3 suburbs are all in the green areas and the blue areas. I managed to reach level 408, which isn't that high, but it isn't that low. And I have stopped leveling up for now because I realized you can save up prestige, which makes you go up in levels, and there's actually not quite any reason to level ahead and use all your prestige to leveling up. You can save it, and it will allow you to get a speed burst or boost or sprint of all the stuff you need. Like what do you get? You get, well, obviously it opens up new researches, it does, but it gives you urban points, command points, denarii, a research point, and some command points. So it gives you basically all the currencies in the game. And up until now, I have basically leveled up as soon as it was possible, because that's the way you do it in most games, right? No, there's no reason to wait. Now I find out if I need a bunch of currency X or Y in the game, I can basically, what's the cost of one level? Around 27,000, I believe. Yeah, and with I have 600,000 saved up. That should be around 25 levels that I could use whenever I need it. And as I see it, I don't quite need to get to the researches ahead here. I don't need to marble production, lemon storage, fine furniture storage. At level 400 I hit a lot of key researches, so I'm kind of working to building, upgrading, leveling, yada yada on my 400 sprint up to that level. Okay, so that's why I'm not leveling ahead. So what am I doing? Well, I've been focusing, let's pop into one of my this is my first suburb, and I've been focusing on setting up a plumber. Well, that would be like a plumber factory. It's not a plumber per se. He produces plumbing materials. Check if is the music okay? I'll probably turn it down a bit. I don't want it to over. How about that? Alright. And the plumbing materials needs lead, which I can get from the map quite easily from this suburb. It's down here. So it's about a 16-minute collection time. It's a bit worse with the smaller, newer, younger suburbs I got down in the Apulia et Calabria green area, because they have to walk all the way up. This is the closest lead factory here, and it's an hour and 50 minutes to walk up there, and then it's an hour and 50 minutes to walk back. But with a bit of planning, you can get lead, because it's all in the blue faction area. I don't know how that works, but I'm in the blue faction, so I don't have problem accessing all the towns that I am in. The cities, they are blue coalition towns, meaning if I have my suburbs in those towns, I can collect resources from barbarian villages in blue areas. So suburb 2 and 3 have, I have to walk a long way to get lead, but I can get lead. And once I have lead, I have this one plumbing factory, let's call it that, because it's definitely not a plumbing guy. And I can collect that, and I can sell it for a very decent price. So I've been trying to push up the levels of my plumbing, bread, wine, utensils, and buildings, so that I have expensive goods to sell in the wharfs, which is kind of a weird market way. Like, if the wharfs are full, I can't sell them to merchants there. So I need to use my imperial points and go to the export docks here and basically tell them with my influence as a Roman, I guess let's call it a senator or important citizen, like, hey guys, you need to export to the capital of the province some of your stuff so that you can buy more stuff from me. And as you can see, I've been exporting tunics, bread, utensils, and wine, and they sell for a lot more to the merchants of the town, or actually to the wharfs of the town. I can only suppose wharfs are simulating merchants because they pay you money. So if I wanted to sell tunics, nope, I can't sell tunics because the dwarfs in towns, and it's not the dwarfs. It's not the dwarfs. It's the building dwarfs. But I suppose the merchants will say like, listen, we have all the tunics we need. We have 880 tunics. We're not gonna buy any of your tunics. All right. So I go to the docks and I say, hey, get rid of some of the merchants' tunics. Send them to the capital. All right. They do. I spend imperial points and I can sell them. And they would cost around 24 money each. And the bread can't sell any, but if I buy it, oh, I can't buy any either. Utensils, there are about, so the cheapest goods here, water, fish, furniture, they cost 1, 2, 3 money. You can get up to if I sell one vegetable, oh, I couldn't get any. Yeah, 5, 6. And then you come to 20. I think wine is around 20. Tunics are like 40, isn't it? And these suckers are, I don't know how much, 160 each? Quite a lot. So anyway, there's an economy. If you want the denarii, if you want the cash, you better sell, export, force the merchants at the wharves to export some of the stuff so that they have a shortage of the ware, and then you use your collection points, your command points to collect the more expensive wares. You use your imperial points to force them to export it to the capital, and you sell it and you get a much larger profit from doing that. So basically what I'm saying is somewhere along the mid game you kind of need to upgrade from just basically producing base wares as water, fish, stone, wood, and go for these like mid-tier industrial goods in your town so that you can sell them off and get because you need a lot of cash to send your armies out and upgrade buildings, and you can't only collect from your forum here, your tax. At least it makes it hard to balance your budget if you do a lot of other stuff upgrading. So anyway, in all my towns now, I've been focusing a bit on like, I realized like I'm only upgrading my houses. I'm already, moving to my suburb, live here, give me more political power, give me more prestige so I can level up, make me more important senator or citizen of Rome. That's what I was focused, because I thought like leveling up, that must be the best. But then I started to realize like my cash profit industry business was horrible. So I just needed to tell my suburb to, you need to focus on these houses. And we're talking plumber, carpet weaver. Well, I'm not making any carpets, but that's a luxury item, because I realized I can't get dye. There is no dye anywhere in the Roman Empire or outside it for that matter. Well, there could be dye outside, but we need to conquer new provinces and find dye barbarian towns to extract dye from. So that was kind of a mistake, researching, building, but I stand ready to produce carpets whenever dye is discovered in the Roman Empire. And we have the tailor who makes the togas, and I have quite extensive tunic productions, a bit of utensils, bread, and wine. And of course, since any suburb can only have one iron mine, it's an iron mine, because it's limited on how many resources you have on the ground in your suburb. I realized that if that one super powerful player's iron mine, like this guy has 260, he's probably getting up to 350 iron. So I was thinking, wow, yeah, I don't need to have an iron production on my own, because I can just grab this guy's iron, right? I spend 2 command points, I get all the iron I need, a couple of hundred each time. And turns out he might want to upgrade. And I realized, he might move away from this town. He might want to move to another town. And I'm sitting here with, like, all my neighbors have bad iron mines, and so do I. So I'll get caught with my pants down and, oh, you need 3,000 iron for that upgrade building. And it's going to be like, oh, a long time to gather. Or I had to buy it super expensive from the dwarves. The merchants at the wharfs. So I've been kind of trying to catch up to get a decent level of. I'm only on level, 27. So it's not super powerful. This guy here, Lady Beba, is on my Iron Mine 40, and it starts to get really expensive and take a lot of time, of course. But I've been trying to catch up there a bit. So that means I have not been focusing on upgrading houses. I've not been focused on upgrading any of the base resources. I'm just been doing kind of fancy cash profit industries. And now a couple of days later, since I did my last stream or YouTube movie or whatever, I am kind of getting there, and I'm feeling like if all I'm doing is sitting around and sitting and exporting, I can maximize my denari pool, which is at the moment is 26,000. I'm gonna research so I can have more denari saved up in my pool, money pool. But then I also realized, like, I get 27 imperial points per day. That allows me to export 27 points. Tell them, like, empty out your wharves. I want to sell you stuff. Yeah, that wasn't enough. So I decided to enter the Senate. And this is what I learned from entering the Senate, is that first you're outside even the lower chamber. You're just in the Senate, in the antechamber, in the pre-chamber, right? Okay, you just sit there and you're in the Senate. I don't think anything happens there. But then you move into the first row here, and if you're in there, you actually pay a bit of SPQ or Senate points. Okay, so you pay this. But in return, you get a bit of Imperial points. So you basically pay Senate points, and instead you get Imperial points. And you kind of can advance in the Senate, and the further up you go, so here you pay 33, and you get 21, 0 point. Next level, you would get 0.5. So that's a bit more you pay for your seat. But on the other hand, you increase your Imperial points. So that means I have now advanced 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can do this every 24 hours. You can advance one rank. But I think I'm pretty good here, advancing 1, 2, 3, 4 ranks, because I get around 10, 12 Imperial points per day, and for that I pay around 20 Senate cost. So I guess there's no specific reason to advance as far as you can in the Senate, because if you pay more SPQ or points than you're earning, that's not good. And if you don't need Imperial points, I really don't see why you'd want to advance more ranks. But there's a long way to go. First you go to the basic lower chamber, and then you can enter the upper chamber, and then the cost starts getting ridiculous. I'm just a beginner senator here. If I needed an Imperial point, I'd click this wreath here, and I get that because it stacks up over the day. The 11 capped 0.46 Imperial points per day. So that means I have more possibilities to use my Imperial points to export stuff from the town so that I can sell it to the merchants there. So the reason I entered the Senate was to allow me to make more money. I guess I'm a merchant Senate or something like that. Yeah, there's a bit about the gods and how that gives you more. It costs twice as much SPQR, but it also allows you to collect more Imperials. Is that it? I don't know. I just have a level 1 Mars God research, and I don't care about that. The other reason I wanted to enter the Senate is because you need tribute. You can get wood, yeah, you can get that from anywhere. You need salt, yeah, I can collect that from the map. But you can get marble. And marble is the level 400 resource that you need to upgrade your legions, which you do from the city barracks here. So my city barracks are on level 8. If I want more cohorts in my legions, I would have to upgrade them, and to do that I would need 5 marble, and there is no way to get marble except from tribute, as far as I know. There's no way you can find it on the map, even in the red, most advanced province of the Empire, Transpadana. There you can't find, the only place where you can find silver, right? And you can find linen up here. But as you can see, there is no dye, there's no wild exotic animals, there is no mosaics, there is no marble. So I can only assume that if you, when you move into this and this province, these grayed out provinces, you will maybe find dye and marble here. Or you can join the Senate and hope that you get tribute. And it's a little bit exciting, because I think tribute only drops once per week. And it's now 2.5 hours until there will be tribute. It says here 2 hours 29 minutes, and I am hoping, me as a newly made lower chamber 4th rank senator, I'll get some marble. I don't know what town it's gonna pop into. Is it gonna pop in 500 in each of my 3 suburbs, or is it gonna be like 1 marble in only in one of my suburbs? I don't know. I'll check it out, and I guess I'll report to you guys out there next time I make an update. That's kind of why I wanted to make an update now that kind of finished that industrial thing. I joined the Senate. I'm looking for tribute. I want to make my legions more powerful. But I'll show my legions. So suburb 2 is fighting here. We'll go and find my legion. It is currently engaged in one of these, what's it called again? Magic barbarian circles. Oh, come on, mouse. Oh. Wait. Why can't I click this? It's called a sacred space. Right. And we're gonna view it. And here's my legion. It has a number 9. That's the power level. And the 9 corresponds to the number. Oh. That corresponds to the amount of cohorts I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if I were able to get marble and upgrade my legion to level 10, I would be able to recruit a 10th cohort here. So it doesn't make me super strong, or my cohort super strong, because what I'm doing with my legions right now, I really don't need, I don't care if I have 9 or 10 cohorts. I could do it with 7 or 6, I suppose, because I fill them up with trash troops. I use my archers. I have 1 sapper, and I just try to kill these barbarian outposts on the cheap. So let's check out my usual little. So I've been working, grinding down this barbarian. You know, you're supposed to kill this boss here, the chieftain, the leader, whatever, level 17 guy. And to do that, you can either be smart, try to do it with a lot of tactical points and cheap troops, or you can throw a lot of money at it and do it with very powerful troops. My economy isn't strong enough to do it just super fast, so try to find a balance between how much cash I spend, how many tactical points I spend. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I guess it depends. If you have a lot of money to spend, you can do these barbarian outposts on 1 attack. Sometimes you can do it on 1 attack with a pretty bad legion. You design your own legions here, right? So we're gonna start here with, I guess we'll throw some Onager rocks on them. My Onager volley level 25. It takes out any siege items. So I'm gonna take out these powerful 3 catapult. But I didn't do anything with the ground troops, right? I think also we can take out 2 catapults this way. Okay. What else? Okay, I'll take out that. This is a pretty difficult map to attack, to be honest. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'll send in my free legate here to have him kill off that. And I'll send my cannon fodder auxiliaries here. They're gonna die so fast. That's not good. But that means I have points. I have to send in my sappers now and have them. Come on, guys, go kill that siege machine here, the ballista. And no, don't chop down the fence. Go kill that ballista. Thank you. And no, yeah, there you go. And then chop down this onager. Is it catapult? Boom. And now guess chop down that last onager. And I'll send in my archers, and they'll clean out the rest. Run away. I don't want to waste my... No. Don't get caught. Okay, they could pass the infantry here. No, I forgot about that one. Oh, that's... Yeah, he's gonna slaughter my archers here. So I made a mistake. Big mistake. This is gonna be... this was a horrible run. Very bad. Very badly managed. I lost all my troops, and I lost a full stack of archers. So this is not how you do it. Boys and girls, don't do it this way. But now, I think with my 2 last stacks of archers here, I should be able to get to the barbarian leader here without getting raped. So yeah, I like this minigame. It's not maybe as easy as it looks. It's a bit of micromanaging and stress moment there with... You can do better, much better than I did, for sure. Okay, let's go and take out that barbarian leader. Okay, let's take him out into the corner. I don't want to lose any sappers here. See, they're on low health. So I just send them away to the corner while my archers clean up those last guys here. These are infantry, they don't have any ranged attacks, so I can just safely from range take him out, like that. And we got a lot of money for just a basic. It's not a jackpot payout, 3,600, but we got 5,000 prestige. That's a bonus prestige for the last barbarian hideout on this map or whatever. Got a bunch of furniture. That's not that great. A bit of basic tactical points. You usually don't get that. Like a normal payout would be maybe 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 money, and around 6, 7, 800 prestige. But instead we got this bonus of 5k prestige. So we'll add that to we have to... Okay, and now we got kicked out of that map because we finished it. One of the arms of that sneaky. So we have to repair it. And I couldn't go in here again because it would tell you that, oh, you have a cooldown 4 hours. So I couldn't go into the sacred space for 4 hours. But as a mid-level player, I enjoy doing these sacred spaces of the green area. This is not high-end, high-level player stuff, but I don't quite know what to do. I should probably be up here in the new province of Aemilia, which they've been cleaning out, all the veterans and pros here and taking over and yada yada. These crossed axes here, they're super large barbarian strongholds. Yeah, the thing is, could I afford it? Why would I do it? Like, I'm happy doing this. So yeah, there you go. So I just added out those 5k prestige to my already 640,000. That's good, I guess, but I'm not dying to get more prestige at the moment. Right, so marble, industry, money, better legion. It's a lot of stuff going on here, but I guess I should tell you a bit about my future plans then. Do I even have a plan? Yeah, kind of. I checked out a couple of researches I want to do, and I think I have to refer to my notes here. Give me a sec. So what I want to do is I would like to go into my military and actually finish off doing my legionaries, which are only level 12. Takes forever, and they're super expensive to field. So since I'm not using these, I'm not leveling them up. But I am using my sappers and the free legate. So I like to level these guys up, but they take a long time. Also, you have tactical power deploy. That's how an order you give to move on the map. I'm only on level 17, and that's been fine because I have 21 seconds where the troops move to my order, but someone told me level 20 or 21 you get a little bit of heal on this, so there's like a perk point you get. So I should spend 22 hours to upgrade this a couple of times. Yeah, so tactical power deploy I want to do, and I guess I would like to get better at the rally, so that I raises the damage buff and increase the duration of the troop rally. So it could be nice to put this on a group of strong archers that I have, and they just zerd down any opponent. But I don't use this a lot. I already level up heal, so I use heal more occasionally. And I feel like the onager volley that I'm using here, it's fairly high. I take out everything I shoot it at, as far as I know now. Like, I don't have to fire twice at any siege towers. Not that I know of. So what else? Yeah, of course you have the boring coin caps. I can only store 26,000 coins. I would like to store 20 more. They only take 12 hours to research, so I should go do a couple of those. Would it be better to have 40 speed? Like the donkeys running around picking up resources for me? Yeah, of course. But you know what? Surprise! These suckers take 32 hours to upgrade. Yeah, there are cards that do that faster, but I only have a limited number of resources to do faster research. I will one day do a couple of levels of research, but not today, not now. That's in the future. Yeah, a bit more Imperial points, maybe, yeah. What else? The gods. I guess I should get more power from Mars, which is the current god in the Senate. But I don't know, improves the amount of power Mars receives every 24 hours when active. Okay, so I get more power from Mars. Yeah, that gives me more Imperial points faster. I don't quite know what to do with god power. I could also tell Mars to store up, instead of 5 maximum power, to store the max amount of 10 of Mars power. That would take me 8 hours. Okay, but I don't think I know what to do with god power, so that's not high priority. But you know, I guess I should be doing it, but I don't know why, so I won't. What else? Oh, yeah, of course. I will slowly start preparing to be able to upgrade my super forms from level 33 to level 34. I am quite far ahead on this, and to do that I will need more stone storage, mud, clay storage, and iron storage. I'm still good with the lead and the silver and the wood. And the money I'm gonna get from bandit hideouts and what you call it, leveling up, right? So I'm not, but I you know, I could get a bit higher denarii storage capacity, but I'm not gonna go up to 70k for heaven's sake. That would take forever. So that's 1, 2, 3 like basic resources that I need to be able to store more. That's pretty boring. It's probably taking, they are already on high level, so it's gonna take forever to do them, but that's something I need to do. I need to go into my top suburb and check, oh, your houses at the highest level are 35. Yeah, okay, what do you need to level up a 35 house? Oh, you need a bit more, I don't know, water, because it's yellow here. I need to store 1.64k, and I can't. So either I use a card that temporarily allows me to overstack, or actually research water storage. Okay, that's gonna take forever. And wine and salt. Alright. So as you see, I could basically upgrade 7 different storage capacities just to allow me to upgrade some of my most advanced buildings, right? And I just ramble off around 12 different researches, and it's not, some of them are only 1 level, but a few of them I need to get maybe 5 levels up. So that's weeks of research, and that's just like next tiny step and bit here. And one day when I have enough card and card points, please refer to that early video about cards in this game. I'm not gonna even mention them more than that here, but I will be able to kind of skip ahead and you do some super fast research. Not that much though. Then my cards will I won't have cards enough to do it, and first sell and spend points to do faster research. Oh yeah, I have been upgrading in this town, which is quite a nice town. It's in the blue area, and that is called what you call it, Outer Empire. I only have one suburb in Outer Empire, and I've been upgrading a couple of helping when I have points and resources to spare. I've been helping to upgrade the first docks here on the corners that allows you to sell more stuff or export more stuff to the capital. I've also been upgrading the bread wharfs, the tunic wharfs, etc. Yeah, corresponding to the industrial goods that I have been upgrading, my wine, my tunic, etc. Now, does that really allow me to make more money? I don't think so, to be honest. All it allows me to, let me check out what the levels are. So 10, 10, 11, this is bread, this little, and these are tunics in a little box here. 11, 12, 12. Okay, so that's quite a high level on these wharfs, but all it actually allows me to do is store more resources there. And but they're still full. Okay, I could sell a couple of tunics here. Sell a couple of tunics, get some money. I can sell one. No, I can't sell any. Okay, but anyway, if the wharfs are stacked with 2,880 tunics, it doesn't matter. That could be 20 or 200,000. As long as the wharfs are filled, I need to tell these wharfs to export it to capital so that I can sell off from my farm capacity here. So does it really matter if you have large wharfs? I haven't figured that out. That's a hard game design feature to wrap your head around here, to be honest. But that's what I've been doing. Yeah, and sooner or later I'm gonna be up from my 74,000 urban points to a whooping 80,000, and I'll be able to go into my start up my fourth suburb. And once I do that, I will probably activate a lot of cards and bonuses, and to be able to kind of explode that, you know, the first couple of days. I'll throw a lot of resources and cards and bonuses and stuff on that, like that on it, to be able to get this thing going. Because as you know, you have to clear out you have to first clear out the barbarian huts. Do we have any abandoned lots here? No, not really, but we do have, so like, oh, this is my lot here. Yeah, all these are barbarian huts at the beginning. First you clear those out, then you place your level 1 houses and level 1 factories, and then you start building up. But it takes only minutes, and then only an hour and 2 hours, but so it goes quite fast, but it helps if you have card bonuses going. So that might be my next video. Suburb number 4, starting it up, wasting a lot of cards and resources and trying to micromanage and play intensively a new suburb for a while. But for now, I can't do anything here. I can log in 6 hours or 5 hours 20 minutes and build a new building before I go to bed. So I'm not super active right now in the game. There's only 2 buildings building, the basic number. Yeah, I get a bit of a tactical points here every half an hour. I can log in and do a barbarian hideout attack for 20 tactical points. Yeah, but it's not super active right now. I'm just sending off some foragers, attacking some barbarians, building some buildings. It's very low key gameplay right now. But I'm enjoying my little sojourn in Roma's Age of Empires. There's not a lot of PvP going on. People are pretty nice and helpful if you ask questions. And there's still a few things that I have fun trying to figuring out how to balance the economy and whatnot and city builder. and it takes weeks and months to get anywhere in the game, and I guess I don't mind. It's not very stressful to play this game. So with that, I hope you enjoyed my mid-June level 408 report. We'll see where I'll be the next time I feel it's worthwhile to report from Rome, the Roman Republic, or whatever, what I'm doing then. So I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.